July 15th, 2024. Just getting ready to head out for our 8 to 10 day Jeep trip. We were going to do the ATVs this year, but it is supposed to be in the high 90s and triple digits by Wednesday and Thursday. Today is Monday. So we are going to take the Jeep and we're going to take that big monster back to the mountains where he belongs. So we'll be leaving in just a couple of minutes. Okay, first stop was in Troy. Got gas and it is 9:10 in the morning. And we are ready for our 10-day Jeep trip, or however long it takes to see every mountain in Idaho. Just ate breakfast over at the Hot Plate. If nobody's ever ate at the Hot Plate in Troy, Idaho, they have a senior meal. They've got like 8 or 10 items for $11 and includes coffee. So the wife and I just ate for $22. And there it is, the Hot Plate in Troy, Idaho. Mill in Troy, they have got a million loaves stacked up over there. This is our little town of Troy, Idaho. Used to be population 555 when we were in high school and lived here, and I think the last time they did their thing, I think now they're up to like 850 now. Coming into the big city of Elk River, Idaho. Population of like 78 people. This will be the end of our payment. We're going to go out and hit the Basin Road, and the Basin Road takes us up top of the mountain, and we'll hit Breakfast Creek Road, and then we'll drop down into Breakfast Creek and up the other side to Bowles Cabin and My Blue Heaven. See through your, can't see through your window. You're going to have to be regarding. Grandad Bridge, Dent Bridge, 23 miles to Grandad. We won't quite go to Grandad today. That's the wrong direction we're going to be going. I think where we got to turn and go northeast. I think Grandad's only about 8 miles down the hill from there. But yeah, we're just about out of payment and hit the gravel on the Basin Road out of Elk River, Idaho. We are 40.8 miles from our little town of Troy. about a mile out of Elk River, Elk Creek. Elk Creek yeah, looks like there's nobody camped out here in the open. There's a bunch more campgrounds down there in the back, but and for the rest of the day we're on dirty old gravel. Hopefully they won't be hauling no logs out of here. It doesn't look like there's that much dust. Looks like we are on road 1705. Elk Creek, Granddad, CB Channel 5. We're meeting a lot of trucks. I guess I'll turn CB on, I guess.
Go.
11 miles out on the Basin Road. You can see the road down there in the bottom. That's where we just came up through. We're on the very, very top. We'll start heading down now, and we'll hit the Breakfast Creek Road, and we'll go down and start heading north. And a little bit of smoke over there on some of those mountains. There isn't any fires anywhere close by yet. We wanted to end up by Stanley and go down to Redfish Lake, but if we go down there, we heard there's a fire down there now, and they evacuated for a day, so I don't know if they got it cleared out yet or not, but we're a couple of days from getting that far yet, so we're just up here enjoying. It's only 78 degrees and it's 10:30 in the morning, so far so good. We'll keep on jeeping. Just right at 25 miles in on the Basin Road. Now if you turn right, it goes down to the Reservoir Granddad Bridge. I think that's like 8 miles, and we're gonna do left, and now we're gonna head down to Breakfast Creek, and then you go up the other side of the mountain, and when we're gonna go up to Bowles Cabin, which is a Forest Service work center, and then from there we'll still come up over the mountain and head for my blue heaven. Little horse birdie. Not too far up here is the 3000 road that goes to the left, and that's a loop we took when we brought our four-wheeler up here with the tracks on it. And boy, that's a beautiful road. Boy, you can see some scenery from that 3000 road. Just left Breakfast Creek and heading up the other side towards the Bull's cabin, and they got the road dug up, and they said it'd be a little bit, and they've got a fuel truck coming down the other way too, I guess. And so we are sitting here, and it's, the temperature gauge went off, but I think it was just right at 80 degrees. At what time is it?
12:21.
12:21. So it's that time of year. There's going to be delays. Yeah, stopped in a more beautiful place. It's right in the Idaho mountains.
In the hot sun.
Yeah, we just come up from Breakfast Creek. You can see it right down there at the bottom. And Breakfast Creek goes down and runs right into Door Shack Dam. Right down there, Door Shack Reservoir. Should have stayed down on the creek for an hour or two, I guess. Okay, on top of the other side, right there's the Bull's Cabin Road. We're gonna go to the left and go to My Blue Heaven, and Bull's Cabin is right down there where the work center is. There it is, Avery Junction, Blue Heaven. That's where we've been wanting to go. Freeze Out Ridge. We almost went that way before we came this way. We waited for just 5 minutes short of an hour on that last road. They're working on the roads, and now it says log trucks. And so, yeah, fun trip so far.
A lot, huh? Third or fourth time this Jeep's been up here.
We made it! We made it! 88.1 miles from home to my blue heaven. Whew, that's a rough old road coming up here, I'll tell you what. It was quite the journey.
It's locked.
Wow. Why would they lock it? It's usually open all year. Is previously owned and is not open. Oh, somebody bought it. That's interesting. It says My Blue Heaven Cabin is privately owned and is not open for public use. Please sign the guest book, take some pictures, and move along. Well, that's the first I've ever seen that. This was always owned by the Forest Service. That sucks diddly shit. Yeah, that's gonna make a lot of people. Backside of the My Blue Heaven, and boy, have they got a nice spring back here for water. Holy smoly. I can't believe the Forest Service sold this thing. It says private owner. It's just not fair. Should be for everybody, not just one single person. That's gonna be some cold water. There'll be a natural spring coming up out of there. Looks like just a hunting trail coming out of here. Must be nice to have your own hunting spot now. Privately owned. Don't see a whole bunch of... Looks like a couple of deer tracks and stuff in there. But looks like it's well used. Oh well. My blue heaven is my blue hell now. You can't stay here no more. It used to be open year round for snowmobilers and everybody. You'd go in there and build a fire and spend the night. No more. way down from my blue heaven, we have got a scenic overlook that's gonna be plumb scary just to walk out here and look over there. What a view! Holy smoly! I ain't getting out there any further than that. That is straight down for like 2 miles. Yeesh. That is quite something. The beautiful North Idaho. Yeah, there's millions of elk down there that die of old age. There's no road down there nowhere. Way, way down at the bottom. You'd never even be able to hunt up in here. There's no way to even get in there. Step out there on the edge of that rock, would you?
Nice.
Take some pictures?
Really?
That's just plumb scary, isn't it? Look, yeah, right there, and you look down and it's like, oh my God, that's like 2 miles right straight down. It's actually pretty clear too. I mean, you can tell there's fires around somewhere, but there's no fires. There's no plumes of smoke coming up anywhere, so. Yeah.
Come here, let's take a selfie.
I was trying to look. That almost looks like a horseshoe, doesn't it? That doesn't look like a elk. It's a sign hanging in the brush in there. That was kind of cool. Looks like some hunter in here passed away and they made a sign for him. Died 1/16/04. That's pretty cool. Yeah, what a road. Holy smoly. It is straight down, straight up. The old Jeep Wrangler's getting a workout today. You don't want to be falling off of this road. All you gotta do is stay on the road, and that's all you can do. Otherwise, it's straight down, straight up. End of day one, 112 miles. And we got kind of lost when we left my blue heaven, and so we went 6 miles, and it took us an hour and a half to go 6 miles, and we come to the dead end, thank goodness, and we turn around, took us another hour and a half to 6 miles back, and now we've got a really bad rattle right back towards the rear end. So I'm gonna crawl into there in the morning, and if we end up having a U-joint bad or drive shaft's a little loose and we got a bearing going out of the rear end or something, I'm gonna have to head for home in the morning. We're just off the freeze out road a little bit. It's like 8 miles into Avery. So first thing in the morning, if we got Jeep troubles, it's only 8 miles into Avery, and then back to St. Mary's and home and onward. Hopefully it's just something came loose and was rattling in there. It's kind of weird. It doesn't really sound like I've got major troubles. It just sounds like one hell of a bad rattle, but that could be the driveline rattling if I got a bad U-joint. And so we'll see everybody in the morning. We're not going to build a fire. What time is it? Like 7, almost 8 by now, isn't it?
Let's see. I have to turn my phone back on.
I thought I had a thing on this, but I don't see it. So, but anyway, yeah, that's the same tent we had on our ATVs. It was supposed to be in the 90s, and they said Wednesday and Thursday supposed to be in triple digits again. So we decided to take the big ATV, and we had some big plans, and hopefully this is not the end, but we're gonna have to figure out what's wrong with that Jeep, because boy, it's rattling like crazy.
8:17.
8:17, so about 45 minutes. We'll be in bed anyway.
I think I might be before.
Might be in bed before 45 minutes.
I feel like I got beat up today.
So yeah, beautiful little camp spot there. Like I said, what'd we meet? One pickup today in 112 miles, and then we met 5 motorcycles, because we come down by My Blue Heaven, and that is part of the BDR route or whatever, and they start clear in Nevada and come all the way up through Idaho and go clear to the Canadian border. I think it's a 2,300 mile thing or whatever, but it's mostly a motorcycle thing. And so we did meet 5 motorcycles and 1 pickup, and that's it in 112 miles. See everybody in the morning.